Ba-ba-bum. Fratelli Tabasco. That's his name.
All three of these work.
We are.
Jiggy, does the microphones work?
I know that hers works, and I think that one works.
If it has a red light on it.
Alright.
It's got a red light.
Alright, this one got a red light. This one don't. I've been talking into a mic with no red light.
But we've been hearing it.
We've been hearing you, so that one's working.
Okay, good.
We got you, baby. And we are back here, Radio Xenu, also iHeartRadio, AMFM247.com, and of course TuneIn, iTunes, Radio Loyalty, and 50+ AM/FM stations across the country and around the world, and on Ustream. And the Jiggy Jaguar app. Download the Jiggy Jaguar app, and you can get podcasts and all the other shenanigans that we do. Once I finally get the balls to get my drone put together, we'll have drone videos. But I'm so afraid I'm going to break the drone that I'm waiting on Dean the dancing machine up in Salina to help me get my drone put together. And as you see there, John Mosier is back with us, the big star Stage and Screen. I don't know the story quite yet, so I'm going to speculate that he's getting a nomination to be an ambassador to Germany. That's why there's some issues this week with his shoot job, as they say. And we've got Jay Bird Wells, the princess. She's got the bone in her hair. She's straight off the Flintstones.
Yeah, but I think this one's sharper.
Okay. And then we do have with us today photographer extraordinaire, former dancer for Depeche Mode, Michael Nagy. And,
I think he was in a couple of Janet Jackson videos.
I don't know what he was in. He was in one of the vampire bands, I think. But we will, well, you know, I'm like looking at this outfit. I'm like, where do you buy something like this?
At a fetish store.
Oh, of course you do. And,
sit there you go, secondhand at the Vanilla Ice, like
it's
sale
an
and
ode
stuff.
to Vanilla Ice.
Garage sale.
PC Patton is with us today. He's brought his group with us.
His band members.
They are all over the place. Now, you were telling me you've got singers, songwriters, talented people. Introduce us to this young lady sitting next to you here.
Okay, now which one are you talking about? They both look really, really young. So.
Well, to my left is my beautiful wife, and her name is Rashida, and she is my backbone. She does a lot of the behind-the-scenes work to help us keep Team BSR afloat.
Look at that.
And to my right is my beautiful, talented daughter, Erica, and she's a songwriter / she can rap, she can do poetry, and she's also a choreographer. She does a lot of the choreography for my wife's dance team, which is called First Phase. And
awesome.
And she basically, First Phase is a dance group that of kids who poverty-stricken, that might not have the best home life. We go take them, and we basically work with them, mentally, spiritually, you know what I'm saying? And they are awesome dancers, but they have some things to get situated in their personal lives.
Yes.
So we kind of balance the two to try to teach them life skills.
That's cool.
That's awesome.
So when you started singing, what age were you when you started getting it out there and getting it in and doing all that? And
I believe, I mean, I've been singing my entire life, but you know, like when you first, well, for me, it was like when I first started singing, I was just like, okay, you know, everybody can sing. I didn't realize like that, like how, like I have a really...
Well, everybody can sing, but not as, but yes, you heard earlier, not well.
Yeah. I didn't realize that I could actually...
Did you hear that, PC? Did you hear that crap? I mean, that song?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead.
Okay. I just didn't realize like I could actually sing until like middle school. Middle school was when I first started because I was always shy. So I was that one person that'd go up on stage and be like, and then like after they had their talent shows at my middle school, I went to Mayberry, so they had a bunch of talent shows. So I would always sign up for every single talent show, you know, whether I pass out on stage or not, you know, it's just...
Whether I pass out on stage, it's a talent show, not a mafia.
Right. It's
what is going on?
Whatever happens, okay? You know what I'm saying? So I just went up there, and then I closed my eyes, and I just let it out, and then after that, it was just...
Awesome stuff. So PC, when did you decide that, okay, she had to be in the group?
To be honest, I met her music teacher, Mr. Danny Darrington. Shout outs to him.
Yeah.
He said, hey man, I need somebody to come to the studio because the school she goes to is a performing arts school. It's a middle school, but it's a performing arts school. So that's where I can find a lot of my talent. You know, so he pulled me in his office to make a long story short, said you need to work with her. Me and my wife took her under our wing since 6th grade, and from then it's been on. And she got a full-fledged CD out. It's called Silent Prayers. It's very awesome.
Awesome.
You can go to datpiff.com and type in Erica.
Now, does she have any videos up on the YouTube?
Go to YouTube. The video that I feel that you would like the most is a song called Tears. You go to YouTube.
Found it.
And it's on there. And I think you would like it as well.
Well, let's do this. We're gonna play it, and then we'll come back and we'll keep chatting here on a world famous Jaguar Radio broadcast.
Try to define me. Sometimes I sit and wonder if I wander to a place where different equals beauty and where beauty has no race. But now you gotta blend in just to fit in. And beauty's in the makeup, in the color of your skin, classified and divided. In who do it depend? Hands up, don't shoot, yet the killing begins. No shame, no blame to justify this racial hate. But don't we all bleed the same? We all hurt and then we all feel pain. Don't tell me that I'm different cause my color ain't the same. If you look into my eyes, I got a soul like you. These people spitting lies, but in God I find truth. And that's true.
Something. I can do that. I need you to rap on something. I can do that. I need you to do hair and makeup. I can probably do that.
It's kind of like the musical Bob the Builder.
Hey,
We can do it.
Speaking of which, you said hair and makeup. We be on our way to concerts, and I'm driving 100 miles an hour. And her have eyeliner. They won't miss a beat. I'm swerving, and they just normal
How do you do with the eyeliner while
It's
you're
a
driving?
talent.
Is it tougher?
Man.
Or do you have them do it?
It's practice too.
That's fantastic.
Smart man.
So Jay, what did you think of that?
I think it crosses boundaries where, you know, it sucked me in. It's talking from the soul. You know, I'm a cracker. I'm a gringo, and you know, we're feeling the same pain as everybody else. You know, the racial divide. To me, I hate that word because I'm an author, because race to me means canine race, feline race.
Mm-hmm.
And when you use the word race, it actually says that you're a different being, and I hate that word.
Yeah.
We feel you.
But it crosses the color boundary where we're hurting too, and I
Yep.
think we can relate to that song no matter what skin color you are.
Yeah.
That's real. And you know what's crazy? Me growing up in Florida, the area, the projects that I grew up in, which is Marino Court.
Yes.
Like a lot of my white friends that I would go to school with, they weren't allowed to come into my project. They would get beat down. And I'm like, man, I'm trying to protect all my people, because I'm like, I see everybody. We all one of a kind, you know. I don't see color, you know what I'm saying? We all,
Yep.
And
you know.
in high school, I had the skinheads bugging me, and my husband, he went to a 3/4 black school, and they beat him up.
And that's what I'm saying.
And so it's, I don't care where you are, what
Racism
color
sucks.
you are,
All that, you know.
Like,
it
especially,
hurts.
like, for me, like, I'm mixed. My mom is Asian and my dad's black, so it's just kind of like, you know, I can go somewhere. For me, like, growing up, it was like I would go hang out with my mom's side of the family, who's all Asian, but I felt like I couldn't fit in because I was black. Because, you know, like, a lot of the Asian people don't accept black people. Just like when I would go hang out with...
Yeah, look
Yeah.
up some of the detergent commercials on the internet.
And so,
You
like...
seen this crap? Go ahead.
Yeah, and then so, like, going over to, like, my dad's side of the family and hanging out, it was just like, I never felt like I fit in anywhere with my family. It's just because, and then when I would go to school, and it's just like, okay, well, there's, you know, white people, black people, Asian, there's all types of people, and it's just like, some people just didn't like me because, she's mixed, she's light skinned, or my skin wasn't dark enough, or my skin wasn't light enough, and it's just like, why you even look at people like that? We're all human beings.
Exactly.
If someone were to come up and stab me, and then stab you, or stab somebody else in this room, we'd all still bleed the same.
Well,
Like,
it depends on what they hit, femoral artery or
Depends,
something.
you know, which artery.
Hey,
How
get
much
on it.
pop they've been drinking.
Getting on a more more upbeat subject like that, I think the only problem you got is you're too damn talented.
Yeah.
I'm not doing that to suck up to you, because I could do a lot better, but I mean, I was so impressed. I mean, everything. I mean, your voice, your rhythm, everything was impressive.
The dimples kind of just sell it.
Thank you. My mom actually had me convinced growing up that the only reason I had dimples is because when I was in my stomach, she used to poke her belly button.
Wow.
So I was just like,
PC.
yeah, I was like, okay.
Kick back. I mean, what's up?
That's what I'm saying. I'm like, okay.
It's alright. We used to tell my nephew that he was like as stupid as he was because his mom ran into the wall all the time while she was doing that.
Jeez.
I'm just joking. We didn't really do that, for God's sake. Lighten up. Jiminy.
That's crazy.
You're gonna
You're
get
stupid
emails.
for other reasons. I mean,
But,
come
you
on.
know, I didn't just see the skin color there. I also saw there's political boundaries, there's religious boundaries, and we just need to start seeing each other as human instead of,
Yep.
you know, my favorite quote is to respectfully agree to disagree in certain areas.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's like nowadays, like you can't even state your own opinion without someone just, oh my God, and you know, getting on you. It's
Get
just
mad,
like, okay, well,
wanna
you know,
fight.
I understand where you're coming from. I may not agree with it, but you know, I understand that's your opinion. I respect that, so I would appreciate if you would
why it's
respect
called
my
a debate.
opinion too. That's what I'm saying. Like people
Like
don't
the
know.
debate.
You know
More
what?
and more.
This is why we have the problem, is because school took out debate.
Yeah,
They took
like
out
we.
debate, and to be
Because
honest with you,
they took
trying
out
to take
ethics.
yeah, they're trying to take God out of the schools as well. you know.
Well, they're
Taking out
Be
music,
honest.
everything.
they're trying to be too PC. You can't sit there.
Politically correct.
Yeah, I say PC because
I'm
the
just
other
saying,
it
being like,
irritates. No, you'd be cool in the school like that. But it's just like, I mean, they got to teach people that, you know, it's not always going to go their way. Not everything's going to be all happy and,
Yeah.
you know, fluffy bunnies and cuddly puppies and stuff. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, this kid's amazing because she seems like she's got her head on straight. This kid over here seems amazing. Seems he's got his head on straight. That kid right there seems amazing because he's got his head on straight.
Yeah.
You know, one of the Uso brothers over here is really cool too. And that's a term of endearment because I'm a big fan of theirs. So. Oh my gosh!
You've got to pull up a picture on your phone
have
now,
to.
John. You have
Is it
to.
one of those dudes off of, remember,
Yeah,
White Man
Raw.
Can't Jump?
No, it's off Raw, like
Okay.
WWE,
Oh, the
professional wrestlers,
Okay.
Wrestlers.
twin brothers.
Okay. That's cool. That's cool.
So Jay, do you have any more questions for our singers?
Well, I never
sitting-
gave her a thing, so I was probably going to have to do the 4 cups of tea out of 5.
That's cool. And we would
Thank
love
you.
any and everyone to make sure they subscribe to our YouTube channel at Team BSR Music. It's one word. You will be highly blessed with the different videos. And we got a lot more we're getting ready to do. We're actually working on a few more visuals this summer before the summer's over with. And we're getting ready to do some back to school concerts. And yeah, so we're staying busy. You know, because we want to bring
like that.
we want to bring more positiveness with the
saying
hip hop
it in
that
the
we
face.
allows us to do.
There's a difference between rap and crap rap.
Yeah,
And there's a difference between hip hop and crap hip hop.
yeah,
crap hip hop.
yeah.
There is.
Awesome.
Or hip
That
crap,
did look
whatever.
Or
like
hip crap. That's right.
And I mean, to me, the crap rap talks about, you know, who you're going to kill next and racial divide and dividing nations
And
and
they're junk.
cop killer and
And they're junk.
Yeah,
And they're
she's
junk.
being 100.
That's what I'm saying, they do all the time.
Yeah, I appreciate you for recognizing that as we see it too. You know, we're never one to down talk nobody for what they do, but it's a fine line between good music.
I hate the word in any rap.
She's not a fan. We've
No.
had
I am not
rappers
either,
in
but-
here, and they'll get
Yeah.
in there and they'll start going, and she's like, ah.
I'm sorry, it's hypocritical.
Yeah.
For them to be able to call each other nigga and God forbid we even say the word, it's hypocritical.
I feel you.
Hell
And I
deal.
keep trying to get Jiggy to call me cracker, but he's just not doing it.
No, I would much rather. I don't know what I would do.
Call me.
I could call you honky, but nobody calls anybody honky.
No.
It's in the
He said,
70s.
No.
That's
It's like the 70s
Well,
anymore.
let's go back to the whole princess perv magnet bullshit.
Well, we could do that. Or if you just get in one of these vampire bands, we could.
Well, Fred Sanford would say it.
Did he really? I didn't remember. I was a big fan of that show too. So
Yeah. I think I heard him say it a few times.
Okay.
More so George Jefferson.
Yeah, George was the big
George
one on
Jefferson in the building.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
that. I'm sorry, I'm old. I seen all those shows first runs instead of Nick at Night.
Yeah.
I just found out last weekend that I'm older than Jiggy.
It happens. I don't know why.
Dramatic pause there. For effect.
So,
Oh my gosh, just found out I'm older than Jiggy. Dun dun dun.
so PC, how do we find your traveling musicians and everybody online and do all this stuff?
Reverb Nation. We post everything on our Reverb page, and you can go to reverbnation.com, and it's a / and it's Team BSR, and it has the listing. It has free uploads. We have a bang of free music that we just put out there for the public. It shows all of the events that we have coming up. It shows all of the videos that we have. I mean, it just keeps you updated with everything that Team BSR is doing to make a
Fantastic.
You said B as in boy?
Yeah, Team BSR.
Read their shirts.
If you go to Facebook, you can just type in Team BSR, and it should pull up our Facebook page.
It's branding.
All I found
I
was a
got
group.
branding.
Smart.
That's not it.
Instead of I always love all these rappers from Wichita that show up here. They're wearing other people's stuff. What are you doing? Branding.
Yeah, exactly.
You never see professional wrestlers wear somebody else's merch.
Yeah, they do.
Well, that's just Kenny Zombie Jones.
You want me to find it for you?
Not gonna go there. I'm gonna be nice.
That's my buddy Kenny Zombie Jones.
That's it.
Or the Mangler.
I don't know why I had the wrong
Oh,
one.
he's smart. He wears his own stuff.
He wears his own stuff. That's right.
Yeah, he does.
And
BSR Music.
it's a hell of a deal today. And my thanks to well, actually, we're gonna do one more segment because I've got to do one more segment here with our group, and I got to talk vampire bands with Michael. No. I'm just saying it to be saying it. No, we're next week on this show. Actually, this week is going to be kind of a strange week. We have
normal weeks.
Well, you know, I am going to interview on Thursday the person behind one of the books that's on the table there, "Guns in the Hands of Artists," and I'm going to be interviewing this individual. And Jay, you can have one of those books.
I was going to say, how come I'm not interviewing this person?
Well, you'll probably be here because it's on Thursday.
Okay.
And then on Thursday,
They had me at guns.
Elizabeth Saunders, or Sanders. I'm still never going to get her name right. She is going to be in studio making soap with Britannia and Jaybird. And then Jaybird is going to belly dance with Elizabeth. And David Vidal will be here and will be playing belly dancing music on a cigar box guitar. So that is Thursday.
If David was sitting there doing the belly dancing, that'd be funny.
That would be awesome. We could get David belly dance. He's kind of a...
Only if he does the masculine. I don't like guys doing the feminine style.
Oh my gosh, you're seeing they're assuming their
There's three
gender.
kinds of belly dance. There's masculine, feminine, and fabulous.
Oh my gosh, so it's like a gender thing. Okay. You heathen.
And
I'm get
so,
Bernie and the people
All my
after
friends
you.
are heathen.
And then, let's see, what else? On then Thursday night, me and Ross and everybody are going to trash Access TV on their own channel. That should be fun. And,
Staying out of that one.
Then,
I'm like, yeah.
Then, let's see, what else? That should be about it. The big one is Thursday. And then, of course,
Don't forget Wednesday afternoon, you got laundry.
How did you know?
I've got your itinerary right over here. So.
It's fantastic.
Hey, can I plug my page?
Yes, go.
Go to JAEBYRD Wells on Facebook. I'm almost at the 3,000 likes, so come on, like my page.
Nice.
And then Michael and I are going to work on this week because we have got to get me into some vampire bands. I've got to do this.
There's a ton more bands.
There are a ton more bands out there.
Hundreds.
We got to figure it out to where PC Patton can open one of these shows of these vampire bands. Because they love the shit out of those guys. And the vampires would love them.
Vampires need God too.
Probably
You're
more.
probably right.
Especially if vampires don't have souls. Especially if they're sparkling pedophiles.
Well,
It's not like the movies portray. You're not there.
it's not like the movies are portrayed.
They're not quite like Twilight and stuff. So.
No, it's not. It's not like Twilight. It's not even like Blade.
Oh.
They
Okay,
play
let's
the
go.
theme
Check
song.
this out. Let's go
They do
before
play the
Blade.
theme song.
Go.
My favorite vampire show was Vampire in Brooklyn.
Empire Brooklyn,
Eddie
baby.
Murphy.
Okay,
Eddie Murphy.
Yeah, I know, but you're probably about the only person that had that as their favorite.
What about Underworld?
I mean, it's like it's
Underworld's good too.
Underworld's
probably
good.
one of the few Eddie Murphy movies I can say I really wasn't that
No, it
qualified by.
wasn't. But it for the time being, it was one of the only vampire movies that really came out that we would watch.
Now, before we let you guys go,
Yeah.
do you guys have like Instagrams or Facebooks or how do we get a hold of you guys? Because I'm assuming you have individual ones, then I'm assuming there's a team one.
Well, we normally try to keep everything.
Or you try to keep everybody on the team one.
Yeah, so we all can kind of be in the loop with everyone.
Incognito.
Like they say, there's no I in team, but there is an M-E.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just kidding. Sorry.
I've said that a lot this weekend when it comes to indie wrestling. You are correct. Man, you've like hacked my phone. Maybe you're that John Reynolds guy that I was warned by everybody. Did you guys get the
Facebook?
the stupid...
The what now?
Don't add blah blah blah. He's gonna hack your phone.
That was Jaden something.
Jaden Robbins or Smith or something.
Jaden K something or whatever.
Well, on that pit,
PC didn't get that email.
no,
Apparently.
I didn't get that
Thank
email.
God.
About somebody hacking.
Yeah.
I
Don't
think I
add them.
did, honestly.
Don't add. Let me look. I've got like 15 of
It's
them.
nuts,
Yeah.
ain't it?
I got like 15 emails from these people saying I decided I was going to.
It's like, don't add Steve Miller. He's a smoker. He's a toker. He's a midnight checker.
Wow. That's crazy.
Here it is. Jaden K. Smith was his name.
Yep.
Yes. Because it says, please tell your contacts in your messenger list not to accept Jaden K. Smith friendship request. He is a hacker. And he is going to get into your system, connected to your Facebook account. If any one of your contacts accepts it, you will also be hacked. So make sure that all your friends know it. Thanks. Forwarded as received. Hold your finger down on the message at the bottom in the middle, and it will say forward. Hit that. Then click on the names of those in your list, and it will send it to them. And apparently everyone decided, hey, Jiggy needs to see this 150 times. But go ahead, PC. I didn't mean to cut you off, baby.
Well,
go ahead.
we have an Instagram, and it's Instagram.com in the / and it's Team BSR Music. We have a Twitter, which is Twitter.com with the / and it's it's BSR Music 1, which is our Twitter page.
Okay.
If you go on DatPiff, we got a lot of free upload. We have 4 free CDs that you could just upload if you have a DatPiff, and you just type in Team BSR Music, and it should pull up all 4 of our mixtapes that we have.
Fantastic.
Once again, the Reverb Nation page is / Team BSR.
Look at that.
So, I mean, we stay connected with social media. I'm trying to keep up with the Joneses. So, you know, and we appreciate you all for
and
awesome interview.
I would love to have you guys on more. This would be awesome.
Just let us know when you need us.
I would
man.
love to have you guys back. I think it would be a blast. Well, I'm going to see if I can get DJ Spawn to come down here next month, and maybe we can have you on when he's here and
Yeah.
can do the DJ
Yeah.
thing, and he can do that wiggy
Let's make it
deal
happen.
or whatever.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get you with Nelson, too.
Let's make it happen.
We're going to get that going, too, because I think Nelson would love you guys. And so for John Mosier, Jay Birdwells, Michael Nagy, or Michael Nagy, whichever you want to call him, all I know is that he got me hooked up with, and say it with me now, the Vampire Bands. And we are going to go